how can you become a Marine Corps officer? There's a few ways to do it. There's actually quite a few ways to do it. Some of the ways that you could become a Marine Corps officer, actually all of them, would be number one, what we call OCC. OCC is a traditional commissioning route where you're going to already have a college degree, and then you're going to talk to a officer selection officer and work toward your commission. Then you have PLC. That's when you're in college as a civilian and then you decide to start the officer route where you're going to do a split OCS type of thing, assuming you get selected. Now, if you are enlisted, you can go ahead and actually do what's called the ECP, which is Enlisted Commissioning Program, assuming you have your degree, or you can do MECEP, which allows you to become an officer after completing college. And so the Marine Corps will actually pay you to finish your degree in a civilian element to go to college full time. Whereas in the Marine Corps, if you're going to go to college and you're just enlisted, you're going to do it part-time because you obviously have a full-time job. So the MECEP program allows you to separate yourself from active duty Marine Corps life and just focus on school to then commission upon the completion of your degree. And then the last way that you can become a Marine Corps officer is through an NROTC scholarship. By winning that scholarship as a senior in high school, that will allow you to choose a school in your local area or not and do the NROTC program at that school. And then obviously you will be able to attend OCS and commission at the completion of your degree. Some of the things you got to keep in mind as Marine Corps officers have to be extremely physically fit. The standard to become a Marine Corps officer is much more challenging than doing an enlisted route. You need to be able to do a first class PFT for sure, if not a 285 or higher, which is extremely hard to attain for a normal person. You need to make sure that you are well spoken. You need to look good, smell good, have a great moral background, no crazy waivers. And honestly, you need to be a team player. You need to be focused on leadership. You need to be focused on selflessness. You will get voted off the island by your own peers. And so be prepared for an extremely challenging and long boarding process. But it's very possible. There are many routes to do it. I'm personally a huge fan of going enlisted and then becoming an officer. I very rarely see any enlisted people who decide to do MECEP or ECP not make it through that process, where I do see a lot of people do a traditional OCC or PLC program and not make it. Even though they say it wasn't for me, it really just was the fact that they weren't for the Marine Corps. So good luck to you. Hopefully this helps.